Hello, my Buckeye friends out there. This is Buckeye Vinny coming to you with another Buckeye football segment. This is going to be a good one. My friends, just the other video ago, I covered the best Buckeyes offense in Buckeye football history. Today, I'm going to cover the best Buckeyes defense in Buckeye football history. And I'm going to start like I did last video. I'm going to name the coach, give the year that they had the best defense, and give you the average. Let's get this started. None other, I got to start with the legendary coach, Woody Hayes. That's a gimme. Woody Hayes coached the Buckeyes for 28 seasons, illustrious seasons, might I add, and what a phenomenal job Woody Hayes did for the Buckeyes. His two best seasons and best defense for the Buckeyes were in 1964. He gave up a stingy 8 points a game, and that defense also pitched 3 shutouts. And that season they finished 7-2. In 1973, it got even better than that, my friends. The defense for Woody Hayes only gave up an average of 5.8 points per game. That's phenomenal, my friends. That's actually unheard of. That season, they had 4 shutouts on defense, and that year in 1973, Woody Hayes Ball Club finished an amazing 10 wins, 0 losses, and 1 tie. Moving on, Earl Bruce. Earl Bruce in 1979, we all remember that was his first season as the Buckeyes head coach. He finished with an awesome 11 wins, only 1 loss. And that season, his defense gave up a very stingy 10.5 points per game. And I do recall Earl Bruce's team in 1979 having it all. They had a very good offense and obviously a very stingy defense. After Earl Bruce came John Cooper. Coop coached the Buckeyes for 13 seasons, where his 2 best years on defense teams came in 1996, gave up only 10.9 points per game. That year they finished 11-1, and in 1998 they only gave up 12 points per game. So, my friends, if you combine both those seasons, and after all, in 1998, they also finished 11-1. Coach John Cooper, in those 2 seasons, finished a combined 22 wins and only 2 losses. And what led him to that 22 wins and 2 losses, obviously, was the defense, without a doubt. After John Cooper came Jim Tressel. Jim Tressel coached the Buckeyes for 10 years. And for Jimmy, he had 3 seasons that his defense did a phenomenal job. 2006, they only gave up 12.7 points per game. And that year, they finished 11 wins and only 2 losses. And yes, they did make it to the national championship against the Gators. 2007, identical carbon copy, giving up 12.7 points per game, just like the year before, and again making it to the national championship, only to lose to LSU that season. And that was the Buckeyes' only loss. They finished 12 wins, 1 loss. And in 2009, the Buckeyes' defense under Jimmy Tressel only gave up a stingy 12.5 points per game. And that year, they finished 11 wins and only 2 losses. So you add up and you calculate those 3 years that I just mentioned. Jimmy Tressel had a record in just those 3 years of 34 victories and only 5 losses. Splendid job by Coach Tressel. After Tressel, we have in 2011, I'm going to have to mention him because I always did like him, Luke Fickle. Luke Fickle only coached the Buckeyes, we all know, just for that 1 season. And I have to mention this. Luke Fickle's defense gave up an average of 21 points a game. And folks, let's be honest, that is probably why Luke Fickle's ball club finished a game under 500 that 2011 season. The Buckeyes won 6 and lost 7. Folks, you can't average 24 points a game and give up right around 21 to 22 points a game and expect to have a successful season. So again, but I had to mention Luke Fickle because I did like Luke Fickle as a defensive coordinator for the Buckeyes. And then I'm going to have to mention, without a doubt, Urban Meyer. Urban Meyer came on the scene. We all know 2012, coached the Buckeyes for 7 years. And for Urban, he had 2 seasons where his defense came in, only yielding in 2015, they only yielded 15 points per game. And that year, the Buckeyes finished 12-1. And in 2016, carbon copy, only yielded 15 points per game, and that year they finished 11-2. So for Urban Meyer, in just those 2 seasons, 23 victories and only 3 losses. Now, folks, in case you didn't wonder, and I know I have a lot of Buckeye followers out there, for those seasons that I just mentioned, okay, none of those seasons were national championship seasons. And for me, that really popped out, okay? We all know Coach Woody Hayes won 5 national championships for the Buckeyes. But when I mentioned those 2 years of the best defense under Woody Hayes, it wasn't one of those championship years. We all know Jim Tressel won the national championship in 2002. A great, phenomenal season, finishing 14-0, beating Miami Hurricanes in OT 31-24. But again, those 3 seasons under Jimmy Tressel that recorded the fewest points on defense, again, was not the national championship. And Urban Meyer. We all know Urban won 2014 national championship for us, beating the Oregon Ducks. But again, that season that the Buckeyes beat Oregon for the national championship, Urban Meyer's defense gave up, and that's right, folks, look it up. On average, they gave up 22 points a game, even though they did win the national championship. So for me, it was a little ironic that those splendid years that I mentioned and the stingy defense and numbers that I mentioned, none of those seasons were national championships for the Buckeyes. A little ironic, without a doubt. I hope everyone enjoyed this video today about the best defenses in Buckeye football history. For all my viewers, my subscribers, I want to thank you very much for following my channel. For all my first-time viewers checking me out today, I would ask you to please subscribe to my channel. If you like this video, please click on the like button and don't forget to hit the bell for notification. And most of all, you know I love your comments without a doubt. Please comment down below. Like always, peace out. God bless. Go Bucks.